Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hello and welcome to episode 100. That's right. Woo! Like that a bunch of times.
Yes.
100. I'm your co-host, Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and joining me is the lovely and talented Miss Lori Bolton of Totally Bamboo. How's it going, girl?
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that we are filming. Yes, can we? I know that we're filming in person for our 100th episode. Like, it's so amazing.
It's so exciting. So, in honor of our 100th, we got a couple different things going. One, we're together.
Yes.
Two, Totally Bamboo is our sponsor.
Yes.
And I'm going to let you take it over for sponsorship, and then we're going to go into our giveaway.
Awesome. So yes, Totally Bamboo. We've been around for about 30 years. We are a woman-owned business, family business, which I love. We're FOB, Texas. Corporate's in San Diego. And gosh, we have over 500 SKUs. You'll find us in over 5,000 retailers across the country. Really, really great product. Again, retail brand that we're able to offer in the promo space. And we offer free specs and, of course, virtuals concepts. And I get to work with the lovely Mr. David Chen himself. So.
David Chen. Okay, so with Totally Bamboo being our sponsor and this being our 100th episode, we are doing a giveaway. So we love our fans and our followers and our friends and our parents and all the other people that follow us. So we're going to do a giveaway of one of your cutting boards.
It's the Rock and Branch Acacia Carver. It's a huge board that's got a groove in it, and the acacia is actually a wood. It's not bamboo. It's darker. It's elegant. It's pretty. You can put a turkey on it. You can make it a charcuterie board, a fruit board. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. And I will actually monogram it for you, personalize it, whatever our winner wants.
Yes. So in order to win, what you're going to need to do is from the time this episode drops up until January 3rd, you're going to comment on either Facebook or LinkedIn. And the comment is going to be the answer to, if you had 100 of anything, what would it be? 100 of any certain thing. It could be time, it could be money, it could be travel, it could be the diamonds, puppies. It could be 100 diamonds in the store that I'm eyeballing across the street. So
I know.
all you have to do is comment, and then we will take everybody that commented, put it in a drawing, and we will pull that after the new year, after January 3rd. So
amazing. Yeah. Amazing. What would be your 100? You could have 100 of something.
Well, originally I said $100,000 bills.
Yes.
But now that we're in this 40-20 shopping mall and I'm eyeballing the diamonds, I think the diamonds are going to be worth more than 1,000.
Yes. And you said you want that 101 carats, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know that they have the Hope Diamond with 100 carats in there, so we'll just go with 1 carat. I think that'll be good.
That's fair.
I'm not being greedy.
Yeah.
I'm not greedy. I just want 1 carat. Super simple.
I love it.
All right, well, we have a fun day planned. Yes. We're recording on location in Arizona, as you can tell. Happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays.
So watch the full episode and see all of our shenanigans.
I love it.
All right, so Lori, we're on the go. We're doing a bunch of stuff. Look at us, we're so cute. What is our Living with Lori tip? What do you got for me?
So it's abundant health. What does that look like? Abundant health. There's
I don't know what that means. Break it down.
I know. So there's four different aspects. So eating well, which we're going to cover in a couple episodes.
I had kale lunch with you.
You did have a kale lunch because you're now with me. So I'm like, of course, taking us to like fancy, schmancy, healthy.
Yeah, no McD's. No Mickey D's for me with Lori.
No. Prioritizing sleep. And I know you had a rough night's sleep last night.
Yes.
But you're still like congested and stuff.
You kept me up too late every night. So uncheck that box. I'll get it when I get home.
Anybody that knows me knows I'm in bed by 9.
Not this week.
I love it. Incorporate exercise. So you're so good about that. You've got your reformer. You've got your echelon when we got them together.
We've been walking stairs.
Walking stairs, so really good. And again, I will touch base on all of these in the upcoming episodes.
Okay.
But the one we're going to focus on today is being happy, and what does that look like? So it's being positive. Don't wait. So nothing has to be just right. You can be happy anytime, right? You don't have to wait for an opportunity to be happy. And make time for play. What does that mean? It's easy to get caught up in the trials and tribulations of life, but wouldn't it feel good to unplug and let loose?
And have some fun and play. And giggle.
Yeah.
And if you wait, you'll probably die before you wait. If you're waiting for everything to perfectly align before you're happy or you smile.
Yeah.
We know something about having a good time and smiling and making each other laugh.
I think so. So being happy is, again, you're in control of that. And I think we nailed it.
Should we show the people how we get happy?
Yeah.
Let's show them.
Okay.
Are you happy? Lori, I don't know about you, but it's been a really fun day.
So fun.
Fun couple days, but today, like, hardcore recording.
Hardcore recording.
And it wouldn't be a full episode of The Rundown if we didn't do a throwback to If You Know, You Know.
Yes. If you know, you know.
Yeah. And I don't know what the people here know. One thing, we're going to do a little flashback of If You Know, You Know. But one thing I don't know that people know that I sure as frick didn't know, y'all have Teslas that drive by themselves in Phoenix. And it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm gonna put a little video that I got when we were doing a drive-by. Super creepy. It looks like a car that is checking the air quality, and in the back there's this little thing that spins, and it reminded me of a puppy with a stubby tail that was like,
oh my gosh,
the car's tail is wagging.
Oh my
What's
gosh.
that about?
So those are cameras and sensors, but you're talking about the Google cars that are Ubers. And they are driverless cars.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, they're all over, aren't they?
I say who, I say when, I say how much. I'm in charge. I don't like that stuff.
You go, Julia Roberts.
That's right. Hey.
I get him every once in a while.
So, for those of you who have followed part of the time or all of the time, thank you.
Yes,
but
thank you.
For if you don't know, so this is our 100th episode.
Yes.
If you haven't been paying attention thus far in the podcast. But when we started this, it was in the midst of COVID. So we started this in November of 2020 was when our first, November 13th, 2020 was when our first podcast actually dropped. And during that time, schools were shut down. So I was homeschooling my kids. My daughter was in her 8th grade year. You had just moved from Ojai to Prescott, and you were staying between your parents and the little camper, the Chinook, and building your house.
Yes. So building the house, oh my gosh, yes.
That's
so
crazy.
Lucas, so the deal, when Lucas graduated high school, I always have wanted to be closer to my parents. So it was an amazing time. It just worked, right? So bought land, built the house, was living with my parents, and I love them so much. But my mom's like picking up after me. I'm like, just give me 2 seconds, I'll clean up for myself.
Gotta go.
But yeah, and I remember it was September 11th, my birthday. I was on the lake with my mom. We were kayaking, and you called
and said, "Hey, girl."
And you said, "Hey, girl." It was on my birthday. And I remember my mom, she's like, "I thought you told me no phones on this." I'm like, "But it's Amelia calling, I need to take it." And I stopped and pulled over, and this whole concept came together into fruition. And here we are 4 years later, 100 episodes later. And crazy.
Couldn't have done it with anybody else.
I know. So good.
And that's clapping in the background for anyone that can hear. That's not construction. That is Hercules style clapping. We got fans out here. Thank you. We love you. A few other notes that I made of things that were going on because I don't know about you, but COVID is just like Groundhog Day that just it just kept going and I lost track and I'd be like, I don't know what year that
Yeah.
was. It just was weird. So one of the weird things that happened during that time was the great change shortage. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Where there was no change at any source.
Which I still don't understand that, to be honest, but
I don't
whatever.
know if it was the dirty money or like people were losing it.
Maybe the dirty money. Maybe the dirty money aspect.
So that was really odd to me. Another thing that I looked up, aside from throwing you under the bus. So during this time, Lori's, one of her binges, because that was one of the things we did for a segment, Lori's binge was all of the 50 Shades of Grey.
And I kept rewatching
You kept rewatching all of them.
And I would do one sitting of all three and then break for a day and watch all three over again.
Oh, God.
I
so
know, poor
freaking
Lori.
funny. Get a girl. Christian Grey is still hot. Go,
It's hot.
Christian. And then another thing that we used to do that we don't do anymore because we were kind of running out of acronyms, and I didn't want to keep making fun of Lori anymore.
Because it was painful, wasn't it?
It was. So we had acronyms, basically, where I would give you random acronyms. And
You had your whiteboard. You would write the acronym on the board and you'd hold it up to the camera and say, Lori, what does this mean? That's how,
and you and Lori would make up her own words.
Yeah,
so the
basically.
first acronym that I ever gave Lori was BOT. And that's something that we should be using when we do this podcast because we get a little off script. So if someone was back there with a flashcard that said BOT, do you remember what it meant? I have what you guessed originally, but I want to know if you still can.
Gosh, this is 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I would say, no, I can't. I don't know, Amelia.
It wasn't, you said before overtime.
Oh, before overtime.
But it's back on topic.
Oh, yeah, back on topic.
True that.
Yeah, we do sometimes get off topic.
Yeah. The other one that was so funny, I had to write it down because I was like, what, how did she even get this? So it was DEGT. So this is something that I would be saying to our producer right now, Mark, with some of his side conversations. I would text him DEGT. Do you remember what it is, or do you remember what it guessed?
I'm trying to think. So I would say, dang elephant, tango, goat. I don't know.
So your original guess was don't eat grass. And I was like,
don't eat grass. That's
why,
a good one.
in what
That's a
circumstance
good one.
would I say don't eat grass?
I don't know, but that's a good one.
But what it really means is don't even go there.
Don't even go
Don't even go there, mister behind the camera. You know what you mean. You know what I mean. You know what we're saying. Yeah. Don't even go there. Don't.
Don't eat grass. I'm so creative back then.
That's what we're calling it? Okay, I'll roll with that. That's what we're calling it. Creative. And then there was SOS, which we both...
I remember this.
It was a lot of things.
I know, but I remember this.
Okay, what?
Someone over shoulder.
Yes.
Aren't you impressed? I remember that? That one's stuck.
Get it,
I know.
girl.
So it's like when you're texting and if,
Your
Mark's
Cooper
on the other
boyfriend?
side. Yeah, Cooper boyfriend's on the other side and you're like, SOS, Lori. I'm like, dang it. Someone's over your shoulder, like looking at what you're doing.
Yes. More or less it's parents over the
Yes.
kids. There's also numbers that they text, but yeah. So that was a look back
Oh my gosh, so crazy.
on our very first episode, November 13th, 2020.
It seems like forever ago.
Yeah.
And I know I've been through like a gazillion hairstyles since then.
Oh my God. Girl, if you watch the montage, I had some good hair. I don't know what was working or not working today.
Your hair is great.
Just go back because I had some good hair back in the days. But,
Some of my styles were good and some of them I'm like, what was I thinking?
you know, it's 4 years. What are we going to do? Part of it was COVID. You get bored. You got to do something.
Right.
We stuck with pretty much the same color.
I was just going to say, I didn't go blue.
Yeah. Or I saw some people that like went really light to really dark, and you're like,
Yeah,
no.
not good.
Don't,
Not good.
no,
not good.
sorry. Don't do that. I'm so sorry.
So
So
sorry.
sorry. Whew. All right. Well, that was a fun look back on Never Have I Ever.
Fun. Such great memories.
Such great memories.
What about, do you remember the one that I guessed?
Oh, yeah. What was your favorite? I meant to ask you that. So what was your favorite acronym that you made up, of course, because it's not real?
I make them all up, actually.
BAU. BAU. And when would you say this to me? So right now, you're on the road, you're doing your thing. So it is, I'm a badass unicorn. Yes, you are.
The acronym was?
BAU. Yeah. Badass unicorn.
Do you remember what the real answer is?
Hell no.
Business as usual.
Oh yes, I do know that. I should have known that. I do know that, actually.
Okay.
I take that back. Daryl, can you edit that?
Yes, I can.
Well,
I do know that.
we're filming in a real life winter wonderland. I don't know if unicorns are part of that, but we
should see
might
if we
have
can
to go on
find
the
one.
hunt and see if we can find a unicorn.
I think we can find a unicorn. There's a princess behind us.
Yeah, I think we're the unicorns.
Oh, we are the unicorn.
Lori's got to untuck her hands.
Yes.
All right, so
On to the next adventure.
on to the next. We'll
See you soon.
So we want to just give everyone a thank you and a shout out for our sponsors, our listeners, our companies that let us do this
Yes.
as do-gooders that help put this video on. But we also want to encourage everybody to be a do-gooder this year. And you can do simple stuff.
Simple.
After the holidays, I'm sure you bought too much green beans, too much stuffing.
Yes.
Donate that to a local food pantry. Those people will still need it. Your kids, I know mine are spoiled
Yes.
they get way too much stuff. So clean out their closet right after the holidays and donate that stuff to a charity. What other easy tips do you have?
Oh, just have grace. Have grace with people. This is a super hard season for individuals for many, many reasons.
Yeah.
Just remember to have grace. And
it's also okay to take a minute.
I
If you
say
need
that
to
all
go
the
hide
time,
in the
right?
closet from your
Yes.
family, it's okay. You can
With a
do
bottle
it.
of wine, right?
Whatever gets you through the
But I've
holidays.
talked about it with Amelia and Lori. You know, take a time out and go for a walk, a 15-minute walk, and clear your head, and reach out to people that you know this is a difficult time of year.
Yeah.
And just check on them, make sure that they're okay, see if they need anything, and include them. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all about, I don't know if, you know, even if I haven't met you and you know, like, you're my son's friend, you're welcome. Like, just be gracious, open your home, have a big heart.
Do-gooding can be so easy. It doesn't
Yes.
have to be a big check or
No.
a big donation or this big grand gesture.
No.
It can be extending a hand, inviting someone in
Yes.
that doesn't have a place to go, or sucking it up and dealing with your in-laws and family that you maybe don't want to deal with. Whatever it is, just do good.
Do good.
So
and
we
again,
challenge you in the
yes,
holiday
yes.
season to do good.
Do good and give back.
Yeah.
Thank you again so much for watching. We appreciate all of you. Thank you for supporting us for the past 100 episodes. Shout out to our sponsor, Totally Bamboo. And don't forget to comment on Facebook or LinkedIn with the answer to, if you could have 100 of anything, what would it be? You'll then be registered to win that lovely cutting board provided by Totally Bamboo. And then don't forget to tune in on January 10th for a new episode. Wow, January 10th. All right, we'll see you guys next year.